What is going on, everybody? What's up? How we doing? What's up, Chris and Kat? 2 in a row. I think this is going to be the regular stream time for me for the gaming stuff. I think this will be the regular streaming time for me. It seems to be working pretty good for me, and I'm enjoying having more energy. Definitely more energy than like at 11 o'clock at night when I've already had like a full work day. Like this is kind of dropping right in the middle of my day, so this is kind of a perfect time for me. So, oh yeah, y'all never see the Outlaw Star and the Guts print back there, but they are there. Outlaw Star done by Wayward Cross Studios. That's one of my favorite art prints I have. I got a lot of their artwork. Brandon and Landon, they're twin brothers who do a lot of anime-inspired artwork, and they're excellent. When I got the funds, I'm going to hire them to do some Aurora official prints, so it's going to be good. But yeah, like, this will be my regular stream time now. It's a perfect time for me, especially on days where I don't work at the day job. My day job is actually a night job, so... What's up, Chris? Rick Smaraki? How we doing? So, oh yeah, Berserk's one of my favorites. Like, you probably can't see it from here, but I've got like a whole Berserk shelf like over here next to the Cintiq. You can't see it really if I move it. Like a whole Berserk shelf like right over here, just Berserk. And then I'm working on my Vampire Hunter D shelf like right above it. It's gonna be somewhere else, but I've got like a Vampire. Well, of course, I've got them right next to each other right there too. Right next to Aurora, baby. But yeah, Berserk and Vampire Hunter D are up there as far as like the GOATs. Actually, Vampire Hunter D was my first taste of Yoshitaka Amano's artwork, even before Final Fantasy, right? I remember seeing the artwork for Final Fantasy when I was real young, and being like, that looks like, because when I was like 8 years old, I saw a bootleg copy of Vampire Hunter D. There was no official release for it. I've told this story a bunch of times, but love the artwork in it. I just thought the world and the look were just amazing. But that was my first foray into Amano's art. So, but yeah, so. Low key, I've always loved his work. Final Fantasy, Vampire Hunter D, you name it. I love the world of Vampire Hunter D. It's one of my favorites. I'll go through and just grab like a novel and just start reading it when I have a little free time. So, and Berserk's the same way. I'll pick up like old copies of the graphic novel and pick it up and read it. Chris, are you still doing Saturday streams? And if yes, what time? Yeah, Saturday streams, I'll still do those. They're probably going to be around the same time. I was just like with the holiday season, and this past Saturday night, I was actually going to stream. I think that was the night that I came home from work and just passed out. Yeah, it was. I woke up at like 2:30 in the morning on the couch. I was like, well, no stream. No stream. But yeah, so Saturday nights are still going to happen. So what my week is going to look like, though, is now that I've got a little bit more energy, like, because and the streams are working, the streams are looking good now. We've got everything popping. I got my overlay how I want it. I've got the quality how I want it. I've got everything working how I want it. I may be throwing some new weekly streams in there, so you might get some earlier day content from me on like a Wednesday or a Thursday or something like that. So, so be looking for that, and I'm looking forward to getting more streams out. I've got a piece of content I'm trying to get edited. I wanted it up the beginning of the day today. It's probably going to be up later tonight. Also, I know we talked about this a little bit last night, but as far as the games I'm streaming, I think we're gonna push through Resident Evil 2, 3, and Code Veronica. And then after that, we'll take a Resident Evil break, and then I'm going to get on Dragon Quest. But I'm considering throwing a wild card Final Fantasy game in there too. I'm thinking about streaming Final Fantasy Hate. See what I did there? I'm thinking about streaming Final Fantasy 8 at some point this spring. Just because I haven't checked it out since they did that, what was it, that 2017, 2018 remaster? And I haven't revisited since then, so we may stream that. Definitely gonna have to do Chrono Trigger. Got a lot of things I want to get to, classic stuff I want to get to, because to be quite honest, a lot of the newer stuff just doesn't catch my attention, like thinking about some of the older games do. So, still got to finish Lunar and all that. So that is all coming. That is all coming. Guts Bane of the Hawk, figure arts. Yeah, dude, those figure arts Berserk statues or figures are really good. That I've got the skull Knight back there still in the box. It's Knight of Skeleton. It's Knight of Skeleton. That's the old Suncoast boxes. I remember those were on clearance for like I think it was like $20 back in the day. There was a bunch of them. Nobody knew what Berserk was back in the day, except for me and a few of my friends. They had a bunch of them on display at Suncoast. If you remember Suncoast, you might have a little gray in your beard like me. But they had a bunch of them on display. They weren't selling, and they were like $20 a pop. I wish I had bought every one of those and just hung on to them until now, because like I always knew Berserk would be popular. It just needed time and traction. But they go for like $350 on YouTube now, or not YouTube, on eBay now. And I remember picking one up and not opening it, and it was like $20 on clearance. I remember that plain as day. And my Berserk Box of War DVD set, the one I got was mismarked at Suncoast. It was marked for $39.99. So the DVD and the box was $39.99. $200 was all 6 DVDs with the box that folds out and everything. Well, they mislabeled it. So I picked it up. It was heavy. I went and checked out immediately. And I went out into the lobby, yelled at my buddy Sean. I was like, let's go. I opened it. I was like, it's all of it. They mislabeled it. What? That was a fun Berserk story. I was a young buck. I was probably 23 at the time, 24 maybe. I was a young buck. But that was good stuff. That was good stuff. No, I have not. I saw your message on there, Chris. I have not watched that new Resident Evil trailer. We'll check that out here in a little bit. But I was going to talk about a little Final Fantasy VII Remake stuff tonight. Not like when are we going to see it, not when's it coming out, but just some thoughts and opinions I've had. And it kind of bleeds into what we were talking about last night. As far as like remakes and remasters and what's the audience and what's the demographic and all those other kind of things we always talk about right here on the channel. But just taking that cap off for a minute and just putting on the fan cap or the cap of someone who's never discovered the game. There's so many more gamers now than there were back in 1998 or 1997, excuse me, when the original Final Fantasy VII came out. And I think, judging by some of the things they've decided to change in Final Fantasy VII Remake, and a lot of the stuff, a lot of it's just going to remain the same anyway. But I think Square Enix, I feel like they're trying to pull in an audience into this game that has never played Final Fantasy VII. And I say that because when I hear them talk, it's like, you know, we want new fans and old fans alike to enjoy this. But it feels like they expect, you know, the old fans to just be there, which, you know, rightfully so. You would think they would show up and be there for this project. Whatever the third game is, I'm kind of here for it, you know? I mean, I think when it comes to Final Fantasy VII Remake, I'm just kind of I just want to sit back and be a fan and enjoy the end. I just want to sit back and enjoy the ending. I don't want to spend a lot of time busting balls over like should have done this, should have done that. My favorite character wasn't serviced properly. I think I'm kind of done with that. I think I really just want. I think I just want to sit back and just go on the ride, and whatever they do with the end is whatever they do. Because I still have a sinking feeling that it's just going to be the end of Final Fantasy VII. Like they're really just remaking it and changing elements, expanding things, and all that kind of stuff. That's kind of the train I've been on for a while, and I really feel like that's all they're doing. Some of the people I've talked to kind of feel the same way. You know, I think that's why there's not been a lot of discussion about theories and stuff like that. Of course, you've got a lot of people that just try to cash in, try to build their numbers, you know, just talking about theories that have already been talked about and other stuff. But I think most people have come to the conclusion that they're just remaking the game. It's going to end, Meteor, all that kind of stuff, whatever's happening. I do have a video. It's not really a theory video, it's a speculation video. I'm actually writing this one, okay? I'm actually writing this video. And it's going to be like an 8 to 10 minute video or something, but it's going to be written / me coming off the cuff discussing things, but it's about Sephiroth. It's about Sephiroth and kind of what, as a storyteller, I feel like they're doing with him in the new story. And I will call it a new story. It's not a sequel, but they are remaking the story. So it does, in essence, make it a new story, a new version of the story. I have ideas about what's happening in the story, what's going on, maybe what the kind of meta theory is from the writers like Nojima and Nomura and everybody else who's had input on the story, kind of what's going on, what their thought process is for what they're doing in the tale. I've got thoughts. I've got a lot of thoughts on that. So it's not really a theory video. I guess it's more of a speculatory video on what I think the writers of the game and how they were approaching Sephiroth this time around. You get me? Like, it's kind of a look at like the thought process of building, you know, all these decades later, from when you created Sephiroth, the inception of as the creator, not in the game, in the story, but as, you know, Kazuchika Nojima and Tetsuya Nomura and everybody who had a hand in creating the character and creating the story, what their thought process was approaching this decades later, saying, you know, okay, this is what Sephiroth was and is in gaming lore and culture. If we want to dig deeper into this character, we're going to have to retool some things. We're going to have to retrofit some things, and we're going to have to change a few small details to make it fit for what we want to do, and explore this character, this villain. That's important. Explore this villain more deeply, and kind of what, because I think people are looking at Sephiroth the wrong way in Final Fantasy VII Remake Saga. They're looking at it the wrong way, in my opinion. Maybe I'm looking at it the wrong way. Possible. Always possible. But it's less about... Because Final Fantasy VII is about the world. The whole world. Like the entire world. Not just a few characters and not just the journey they're on, but taking a step back, it's about the planet itself. The planet is alive. The planet is a character. And in a lot of ways, Final Fantasy VII is about Gaia. It's about the planet. They say it so many times. Like, people are like, oh, they said this a lot, so the third game's got to be called this. Well, if you're going by that rationale, you call it Final Fantasy VII Replanet. Because they say the planet a lot. Anyway, jokingly. But it's not, for me, so much about what's Sephiroth's goal? What's his ambition? What are they doing? Is he going to be redeemed? It's not about that. It's like, what mechanism is this character in the greater telling of this story? Like, every character in the game is a part in this machine, of this huge narrative. And looking and dissecting what Sephiroth is has been interesting to me, because I spent about a couple of months kind of thinking about this, and as I go back and play Rebirth a little bit, kind of like looking at how they've structured the planet, the deep work that's gone into fleshing out the cultures of the planet. It's about the planet and what's best for the planet. And every character is a piece in that machine. Every character, everything that happens, everything and everybody, and every event is a piece of this huge machine they're building. And Sephiroth is a big gear in that. He's a big gear in that machine. So what is his narrative purpose in this story? I've got a video I'm planning. I hope to have it ready next week. I am currently working on it. That's what all of my time and attention's gone into on this channel. Behind the scenes working on that. But I think you're going to like it. I think you're going to really enjoy it. It's not a do you agree or do you disagree video. It's just a putting it out there for you kind of video. Like, look, you know, look at this for example. You know, that kind of thing. That's the kind of content I want to make from now on. I don't want to make a, you know, right, wrong, whatever, because that I get real bored. I'd say tired of, but I get more bored with people trying to say this person's right, that person's right. That's fine. That's human nature. Humans are going to be as humans will be. You can't fight your nature. Everybody's always going to compete in what they're trying to win. I'm trying to get away from that. Like, I want to present things more like, take this for example, or present ideas as example for you. What is they used to say on Twilight Zone? The old Twilight Zone. What did he say? Submitted for your approval. Submitted for your approval. You know? So that's kind of the take I'm taking as far as like speculative videos from now on. I want to make the best speculative stuff for you all to check out. It's not even really, I wouldn't even really call them theory videos anymore. It's more speculation, speculative fiction, stuff like that. So that's more of what I want to do from now on. And I'm starting to have the time to put into really high level videos and content like that. So that's one of the things I really want to knock out and get done. So be looking forward to that. So, but Sephiroth, I have taken a step back. And like I said, I'm looking at him as a narrative device, which is a step up for me personally as a writer than just a regular character. He's not just a character, he is a narrative device. He is a character, but he's also a force of nature. He's also the earthquake, the hurricane, the tsunami, whatever you want to call it, that forces change in the world. Like, one of the elements of Final Fantasy VII is that they're stuck in this kind of like doldrum. They're stuck in like this, almost like a fugue state. You know, the status quo. You know, Shinra's been at war with Wutai. Wutai people have their ways. If you want to use the planet's Mako energy, you have to be on board with Shinra. Then all these other cultures are just kind of waiting to see what happens. It's a very apathetic state of the world. Like, everybody's just kind of waiting to see what happens. That's what's kind of going on in Final Fantasy VII. And Sephiroth is kind of going to be the brick through the window that gets people out of that. There's a great line in, I want to say it's Batman Begins. And that's such a wonderfully written movie. And I want to say this is a Chris Nolan line. When I think Bruce Wayne, I think he says to Rachel, he says, yeah, it is. He says, people need dramatic examples to shake them out of their apathy. You know? I think that's the the purpose Sephiroth serves. Now, it is world-ending kind of consequences, for sure, but I think Sephiroth is written more along those lines. And I think they don't... The way they've written him this time around, he's much more charismatic. And I think that's why so many people want him redeemed. I don't. Because all of that charisma thing that he's laying on Cloud and the other people he talked to or whatever, that he talks to, that is all to serve this end game for him. It's still born out of villainy. It's there, it's a part of him, but he's using it for negative purposes. But the whole package of that character is a mechanism that will, in some way, serve what the planet is doing. So, because at the end of the day, like, and again, like, what is this evolutionary kind of thing they're working on with it? I don't know. Yeah, don't redeem your villains. Darth Vader was a different story, but this whole new concept of what Sephiroth is and what they're doing is very exciting to me, because the way they're writing him, the way he's being performed, everything going into him, it makes you think. It really makes you think, and they're putting all this information into his backstory, which we've always known kind of the backstory was there, kind of in a nutshell what it is. But anyway, fantastic stuff, and I want to get into that more, but we're going to do it in a video, and we're going to break that down. But anyway, enough about that. It is time for some more classic Resident Evil 2. So let's get this mug rocking. There we are. Oh, this sound card thing with this is so weird. It's so strange. I don't even know like why that happens. It's got this weird hissing sound to it, which is it's low, but you can hear it. You can absolutely hear it. So I think that usually fixes it, just restarting it like that. So okay. That was weird. Like the sound faded in kind of like a weird way. We'll go memory card 1. I think I'm going to have to play this arranged version at some point too. Alright, before we get started, I got to take this off. It's getting hot in here. Go grab my alternate costume. Had to get my alternate gear. Had to get the key and go to the closet and switch into my alternate costume here. Alright, so we were, let's see, we were just saved. I think we just got the diamond key, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, okay. Park that. Alright, so now if I go down here, over and out. Okay, so we'll go down the stairs here. That'll be the shortest route, I do believe. all these shots to me, as a guy who just played this game so much when it came out, like all these little shots and angles are just iconic. Like every screen is just like burned into my memory. This is a heart key, I think. Yes, heart key. We've cleaned this out, so we should be free to run. How long's that pizza been sitting out over there? That's some old pizza over there. Got green herbs laid everywhere. I should be able to get into the press room. Club. Alright, so it must be, oh, yeah, okay. Oh, this room. This room. Okay. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Do I get the, yeah, I get a cord in here. I get one of those stones. Alright. Gee, I just was in that room earlier. I can't imagine that something would come out. It's still kind of like, it's still kind of jarring sometimes when that happens. Oof, Claire injured. Man, somebody took it right there, didn't they? That's why I always leave that herb there. Oib. So let's take a look, chat. We've got... Oh yeah. Okay, I know. That's kind of it. Let's go upstairs. Okay. Yeah, we've got to go into the file room. Wait. Is that? No, that looked like ammo there for some reason. Let's go upstairs. Come down. Do 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 do. Music is so creepy. Oh hell, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I bet this door's not locked. It's not locked. What? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus Christ. Let's get rid of him. Actually, you know what? Alright. Better. Much better. So, in Resident Evil 2 Remake, I think this is locked up here. I think that's why I didn't come up here earlier. Pretty sure I need the crank. Yeah, gotta have the crank up here. I think you put the stones in here too. Okay. Got a plan. Got a plan. That's so wild. I didn't even come up here. Because I was remembering how things play in Resident Evil 2 Remake. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Zombies munching on a guy there in Leon's campaign. Now, did I leave? I think I left a cop zombie in here. I did. There he is. We'll just take him out. I think that was... I got one grenade left. Okay. The handling in RE1 Remaster is so much better. It's more precise. They seem slower, but the handling is way more precise. I think I'm gonna get a film in here. I think this opens up to another area too. Oh my goodness. Okay. Forgot about that. Let's take a hike. No means no. Okay. Bolts. Okay. Take that. C4. Plastic bomb. Yeah. Where's he at? Oh, there's two of them. Jesus, what? I'll let them come out. Thinking and hoping there might be some ammo back here. Alas, there is not. Where's this going? Trying to remember. Oh, this is Marvin. Okay, hang on. Take that. Oof. Controls are rough. Memo to Leon. Leon S. Kennedy, congratulations on your assignment to the Raccoon City Police Department. We all look forward to having you as a part of our team and promise to take good care of you. Welcome aboard from all the guys at the RPD. Memo to Leon. Alright, so let's make a stop. Buy a box. So everything's pretty much unlocked. I think the heart key is in here. Well, in there with Marvin. So, we'll load these into one of these bow guns. Oh, can't do it that way. Okay, well, do that. Do that. Nope, nope, nope. There we go. Okay. We'll need that later. We'll park this. Park this. Alright, we'll just go in here now. Alright, let's go take care of Marvin. Let's go send our boy on. There's a detonator. Purple guy. Oh no. Jesus. Come on out, Marv. Oh, he's trying to get around. Did you pick that up? Yeah, he's good. He's good. I was gonna say. Chick-clock, chick-clock. I don't believe there's anything else in here. But there should be a lock here with like a little three-letter lock there with a little surprise. Okay, so now we need to go up and blow where the helicopter is. We're gonna do that, and then we'll be close to done with the precinct. There we go. This area not accessible to Leon. Zombies.
Just who are you? No, don't bother telling me. It makes no difference. You end up just like all the others.
Just like all the others.
That's the mayor's order. I was told to look after her, but I failed miserably. Just look. She was true. Her skin.
She got gutted.
Turned into a zombie within the hour. All these.
There must be some way to stop it.
In a manner of speaking, there is. Either by putting a bullet through her brain, or by decapitating her. I think that taxidermy used to be my hobby.
Stars, flags back there.
I'd really like to be alone now.
Alright, weirdo.
I'd really like to be alone now.
Dude is weird. Don't trust him. Can't trust that guy. Wait a second. There's some kind of puzzle or something here. Alright, well, let's... Secretary's Diary B. June 8th. As I was straightening up the chief's room, he burst through the door with a furious look on his face. It's only been 2 months since I've started working here, but that's the second time I've seen him like this. Last time was when I bumped into that statue on the same person. Only this time he looked even more agitated than ever. I seriously thought for a moment that he was going to hurt me. June 15th. I finally discovered what the chief has been hiding all along. If he finds out that I know, my life will be in serious danger. It's getting late already. I'm just going to have to take this one day at a time. Well, since he found the secretary's diary, I guess didn't turn out too well for that person. Sherry.
Wait. Let me go. Easy there. I'm not a zombie. You're safe now.
Aw. What up, Nelson?
Leon, come in. I found the girl, and I knew the wreckage that was blocking the corridor. My name's Claire. What's yours?
Sherry.
The chemical plant? Then what are you doing here?
The volume's so low.
Police station because it was too dangerous to stay at home.
From the look of things, I'd say she was probably right. But it's dangerous.
That's a little bit better.
You'd better come with me.
But there's something out there. I don't know what it is, but I saw it. Much larger than any zombies. And it's coming after me.
What was that?
That's what I was telling you about. It's here. Sherry, wait.
No. I will pass on the fade spray. I thought there were bullets in here. Guess not. Okay. A stuffed tiger. A stuffed tiger.
Chief?
Where's the key? There's the umbrella logo, like above her head right there. You know the Spencer Mansion key you get that unlock. That's the actual crest right there above her head. Take that. Chief's diary. September 23rd, it's all over. Those imbeciles from Umbrella have finally done it. Despite all their promises, they've ruined my town. Soon the streets will be infested with zombies. I'm beginning to think that I may even be infected myself. I'll kill everyone in town if this turns out to be true. September 24th, I was successful in spreading confusion among the police as planned. I've made sure that no one from the outside will come to help. With the delays in police actions, no one will have the chance to escape my city alive. I've seen to it personally that all escape routes from inside the precinct have been cut off as well. There are also several survivors still attempting to escape through the lower levels, but I'll make sure no one gets out. September 26th. I've had a change of heart about the remaining survivors inside my precinct. I've decided to hunt them down myself. I shot Ed in the back through the heart less than an hour ago. I watched him writhe in pain upon the floor in a pool of his own blood. The expression on his face was positively exquisite. He died with his eyes wide open, staring up at me. It was beautiful. I wonder if the mayor's daughter is still alive. I let her escape so I could enjoy hunting her down later. I'm going to enjoy my new trophy. Yes, frozen forever in the pose I chose to give her. Man, what a mess. What a messy, messy person. Oh, this is where you put those in. That's right. That's where you put those in. Okay. Okay. Only a couple rooms left. Club, heart. This takes us down to the garage. Okay. So we'll use that. Gonna take the bow gun. Hang on. I'll put that away for now. Take the bow gun and the bolts. Go ahead and heal. I don't think I need any of that stuff right now. You know what? Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and go upstairs. Let's go back to the 3rd floor. Hey, what's up, Rehan Khan? Haven't seen you in a while. How you doing? Yeah, I've been streaming. I'm just doing earlier streams now. I've been doing super late streams for a little bit. Kind of wasn't working for me anymore, so now I'm doing 6 p.m. on Mondays and Tuesdays. And maybe midday on Wednesdays and Thursdays. Excuse me. There we go. Okay, yeah, I thought it automatically took it away when you were done with it. Oh, I'm missing a gear. What? Alright. Well, wasn't ready to come up here then. Yeah, everybody's doing good, man. How are you doing? Alright, so we need to go down here to the east side of the precinct. Then get the open the heart door, go to the garage. I think it's the garage. Well, first we got to go through that one area where you got to use the wire on the shutters. The playthrough mechanics is coming back to me. All the playthrough mechanics for this, like where to go, what to have with you, all those things are coming back to me now. We will take both of these now, because we will be done coming this way, I believe. That will eventually open back up. I thought there was something hidden over here. Club key. Okay, so we'll get that down here. Okay. Dog time. Hang on. Fires 3 at a time. Guess I forgot that little detail. Come on, little doggo. What? What? That should be it. Okay. Everything down here is unlocked. I think this is a route to an item box. And a red herb. We will take that. Oh shit, I walked into it now. Hey, you know what? Why not? So we don't need to go down there yet, I don't think. Really? Club key? Okay. Okay. Okay, so it's just math. Boom. Math, baby. Math, baby. Some puzzle. I sure was some puzzle. That's it? Well, there was an herb in here. Okay. About to reload. About to restock. Power to the card reader is on. Boo. Boo. Wait, is it time to go to the sewer? I didn't think it was time to go to the sewer yet. I guess it is. Or that little underground shed area. This is locked. Okay. I guess it is time to go out here. We'll just head right for the manhole. Yes. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to go down there yet. Anything down here? This is... Starting to think I've missed a detail somewhere. Huh. Where have I missed something? Chat, where have I missed something? We gotta go back up. Oh wait, no, Sherry runs out. That's right. You come out and Sherry runs in front of you. There we go, okay.
Sherry, I've been looking everywhere for you. I'm so worried. We've got to go now, honey, okay? If we stay here, that monster will find us. Let's go.
Time for Sherry's fun romp.
No, I won't.
What's the matter? Don't you trust me?
It's not that, Claire. It's because of my daddy. He's over there. I heard him call my name. Daddy must have been attacked by the monsters. I have to help him.
Wait, Sherry, don't go alone. Sherry! Sherry!
Sherry! Do not get touched at all, Sherry. Show me on the doll where the zombie touched you. Oh wait, these are dogs, I think. Oh my god, really? Oh boy. Whew. What? Okay, she's fine. Crap. Hang on. She was supposed to go... She's supposed to go just directly to her right. Oh my god. This is impossible with her. Oh my god. What on earth? Caution. Okay, that one goes directly back. Okay. Sherry climbing boxes kills your speedrun time. Huh. Alright, so we really got to hoof it, chat. We really... Thank you, Zach. We've really got to... When we go out that door, we really got to book it. As much as Sherry can book it. Gotta head for that corner. Putrid, nasty water. Club key. Going to the club. Key to the club. Alright. Have to steal ourselves here. Have to steal ourselves. Alright, we gotta go. Okay. How on earth? Well, that was lucky. Oh my god, that was lucky. That's fine. Just get in that door. That was so lucky. Danger. What am I supposed... Oh, do I gotta go back? I thought she threw the stuff to Claire. Oh no, we gotta go back. I don't want to use the first aid spray. I might have to, though. I might have to. Gotta have to. Damn it. Damn it. Get the right angle. And get hit. Oh no! Oh no! Whew. Oh my god. Oh, that was so close.
Are you there?
Sherry,
That was
are you okay?
too close.
Did you find your dad?
Yes, I'm okay.
Too
But
close.
I couldn't find him. But I did find something else for you. Here. Here's another.
Sherry got an arm on her. Ka-chunk.
Thanks, sweetie. Now, why don't you come over here? I want you to stay with me.
No can do, good buddy.
I
No
can't
can do,
reach
good
the
buddy.
control anymore. But don't worry, I'll find another way. I can take care of myself.
Wait, Sherry,
Eight
come
and
back.
great. She
Sherry,
is self-resilient. She is a powerhouse in the zombie apocalypse. Grab the club key, grab the grenade rounds, and we's out. Phew. I left Sherry in danger though, so hope she makes it. Godspeed, Sherry. Godspeed. Also doesn't do that trick where it just loads it for you. Okay. Let's get it. Let's get it. So we're done here. So I should be able to just run and get the H out of here. There we go. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. Thought you might be ready and waiting for me. I hear you. Hear you breathing. Oh, you SOB. Am I in danger? Okay. Thought for sure that was going to be danger. Danger zone. I don't need to be in here. Went in the wrong door. I think the acid rounds take out the liquors in one shot. I think. Curiouser and curiouser. Oh, are you serious? Let's go. Leave it. I don't need to be a hero. Don't need to play hero today. Just take the bite. Ding. Guess you could just legit skip all of that, I guess. Okay. Let's gear up. I'll take one thing of those. We'll take these because Leon can't use them. Take that. Actually, you know what? Let's go one better. We'll leave all the handgun ammo for Leon. And we'll take the machine gun. And we're done in here. Oh, we don't come here yet. That's right. We go back upstairs. Okay. There we go. All right. I thought one of those lockers had something in it. Oh God. Watchman's Diary. August 11th, I finally had the chance to see blue skies for the first time in ages, but it did little to lift my spirits. I was reprimanded by the chief for neglecting my duties while I was up on the clock tower. There's only one thing I still don't understand. The chief seemed to be more concerned about the fact that I was up on the tower rather than that I was neglecting my duties. Why was access to the tower prohibited in the first place anyway? September 5th. I recently talked to the old man who works in the scrapyard out back. His name is Thomas. He's a quiet man and really seems to enjoy chess. He even went so far as to design a special key and lock engraved with chess pieces on them for one of the doors in the disposal yard. We made plans to play chess tomorrow night. I can't help but wonder how good he is. One thing that's been bothering me about him is the way that he's always scratching himself. Does he have some sort of skin disease, or is he just rude? September 9th. Thomas was a much better player than I had imagined. I used to think of myself as a fairly decent player, but he did a pretty good job of humbling me. About the only thing I imagine that could match his skills in chess is his appetite. All the guy did was talk about food throughout the entire game. He sounded fairly healthy, but he didn't look quite right. I wonder if he's okay. September 12th. I was supposed to play another game of chess with Thomas, but we had to cancel it because he hasn't been feeling too well. He stopped by to see me, but I told him to go back and rest since he literally looked like the Walking Dead. He insisted that he was just fine, but I could tell he was really having problems. Come to think of it, I haven't been feeling too good myself lately. Very interesting. Acid rounds for those liquors. Is there anything on the Watchman? His throat and abdomen have been torn out. Woof. Okay. I think in the remake, this is a save room, I think, in the remake, if I'm not mistaken. Use both of these now. All right. Let's see. All right, club key over there. Right. Oh, I think I need the lighter if I'm going to go over here. This might be a good spot to save. Take that. Gotta take this real quick. Now we'll pack those. Save number 2. All right, that's going to do it for me for the night. I'm going to hop off here, go get some other things done. I will be on later tonight, I think around 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock on the Aurora YouTube channel. I'll be streaming production over there, so if y'all want to come join me over there, feel free. Be a good time, as always. So if you want to come over, hang out with me, we'll be talking more game stuff while I'm just working on Aurora over there. So appreciate y'all hanging out. Always a good time. And until next time, y'all have a great night. Be safe. Be good to each other. Keep rocking. And I will see you all. I'll see you again tomorrow probably. So, all right, y'all have a great night. Take care.